Hey guys, what's up? This is Dwight here at Retro Crypto. For starters, I want to thank every single person who subscribed to my channel in the last few days. I am at a whopping 420 subscribers. Thank you for the blessing, guys. It is so appreciated. You have no idea. My wife thanks you because I'm always driving her crazy about it as I'm trying to come up with new ideas to gain more subscribers. Um, if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go for it. Help me out. All you gotta do is put your hand over that mouse and click on subscribe. Takes half a second. And while you're at it, hit the like button. Now, this is how it works, guys. The more subscribers that I receive, the more traffic YouTube will send to my channel. The more likes my videos get, the more traffic YouTube will send to my channel because it'll trigger whatever is in the algorithm of the search engine to send traffic to me. Now, here's the catch. My channel grows. More people learn about awesome projects like HEX, PulseX, PulseChain, and then I have other favorites, but I know I'm a true Hexagon at heart. Trust me on that. But everybody wins, so all I need you to do is just subscribe. Now, with all I said, sorry for boring you. I want to remind everybody out there, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy out there on the internet who loves cryptocurrency. When I say loves cryptocurrency, I drive my wife crazy. I drive my coworkers crazy. I drive my kids crazy. All I ever talk about is cryptocurrency. I wake up in the middle of the night to check my cryptocurrencies. But anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys out there can relate. But just remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Any decision you do, any decision that you make, you need to do your own research. You cannot base your decisions off of the work of others. So again, I'm just a guy out there on the internet. All right, so let's move on. Let's look at the market today. What do I care about most? Right there in the middle, HEX. Down 9.6%. No worries. Why? Because I believe in HEX. I'm not a trader. I invest. And this investment's going to change my life. It's probably going to change my kids' lives, should I say. Yeah, I feel that strongly about HEX. Now, I have other projects I love, but I found what's best is talk about HEX first for the Hexicans. And the Hexicans who, they're still interested in other crypto projects, we'll talk about those after we talk about HEX. And that's the format I'm always going to start off with moving forward. Now, yesterday was a big day, big day for PulseX. PulseX total sacrifice is 849,646,000, not $195. Here's a breakdown of all the projects: HEX, Ethereum, USDC, Tether, DAI, Wrap, Bitcoin, Shiba. I can't stand Shiba. Anyway, Chainlink, Wise, Uniswap, and then there's a lot more. Sacrifice rate will increase by 5%, and looks like 10 hours, 2 minutes. The daily increase will continue for 41 days until February 21st. After that, a 1.75x flat volume bonus activates for the next 5 days until the sacrifice phase ends. All right. All this is on the PulseX website. So, long story short, first phase is over. Now it's going to start decreasing as it works up this ladder. All right. Here's a nice little chart, a breakdown of where we're at right here. And you're going to see it become more and more expensive. And to break it down a little bit more straightforward for you guys. So the current rate right now, yesterday, you got 10,000 points for $1 for every dollar sacrificed. After yesterday evening, or wherever you were in the world, it is now $1.05, and then it's going to continue. All right. All right, now I'm going to jump over here I was messing around earlier. I was on PulseLeads.com, and I was like, wow, this is actually interesting. I need to talk to you guys about this. If you see here this chart, this is a sacrifice chart, and the purple indicates the PulseChain sacrifice, and the orangish peach, indicates the PulseX sacrifice. And I'm going to say, now I remember when we did PulseChain, it was 5 days for that initial sacrifice, and it was funny. I was away at the beach on the New Jersey shore, and day 5 was the last day for the first phase of it, and then the percentage increase similar to PulseX. Now look at this. PulseX had 248,513,159 to PulseChain's 240,500,000. So PulseX definitely had a stronger showing initially. Now I feel that's people who regretted not going on PulseChain. A lot of Hexicans chose not to go in heavily on PulseChain. I don't really understand, but teach their own. It's your money. I went super aggressive. I did not go as aggressive on PulseX. I decided to stand my ground. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we all win in the end. Matter of fact, I know we're all going to win in the end, because if you chose not to go with PulseChain, you're still going to get a copy of your HEX tokens, coins on PulseChain. But I truly think PulseChain, I did the math. I mean, when it goes live, it should go live at about 0.0001. The math is crazy, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm super stoked. Anyway, just think about the math though for a second. Let's pull a calculator up. Fast forward past this if you really don't care, but just think about it though. Like, so say you sacrificed, let's say something reasonable, $5,000, 5,000 US dollars, right? So you got 10,000 per dollar. So that means you were rewarded for sacrificing 50 million PulseChain. Okay, now 50 million PulseChain times 0.0001 is $5,000. You see where I'm going at with my math here? I'm pretty sure I'm on point. So now, say you do 50 million, okay? And we're not even shooting for the moon, guys. I'm shooting for what I consider very obtainable. We're going to shoot for 0.008. That's $400,000. Now, only time will tell, but man, that's all I can say is man. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep this rolling. Here's a chart, a breakdown of the sacrifice. Like I said, 5 days for PulseChain originally. PulseX was 10 days. So Richard Heart actually gave more time. Was it more than 10 days? Maybe it was more than 10 days. Sorry. Looks like it was 12 days. But you can see the difference there. All right. Now, Rich, let me get a sip of my Go Juice here. Sorry. All right. Richard Hart made a mention yesterday on his YouTube video, conference, AMA, whatever you want to call it, live stream. He mentioned all the projects that are coming up on HEX. And, well, not HEX, but on PulseChain that are being built. He said there's a lot being built behind the scenes, but he refuses to disclose it, and he wants nothing to do with that side of things. He only talks HEX, PulseChain, PulseX. Fair enough. I understand why. Because there's a lot of garbage out there. There's a lot of rug pulls. There's a lot of evil people. It is what it is. Everybody wants what you have. But one project that I am aware of that is legit, that's in my radar, that does have my attention is Liquid Loans. So Liquid Loans is being built solely for PulseChain. And I'm tired of projects being built on other blockchains, but they're claiming it's for one, but it's really being built on another. And then it releases on that one, but they're going to cross bridge it. No. Moving forward, I only want projects being built for their blockchain they're being built for. Had that problem with Cardano. Still frustrated about it, but we're not going to go into all that right now. So Liquid Loans is a pretty cool project. I suggest you guys get out there on Telegram, check them out, Twitter, watch our YouTube videos, but I think this one's legit. When they do go live, I very much so plan on investing in Liquid Loans. This is not a rug pull. I think this is a real deal. All right, but I just want to put this in your radar so you know it's out there. This is one of the projects Richard Hart was referring to. Now, if you know of a project that I am not mentioning, please, and I repeat, please, leave it in the comments so I can look into it, so I can learn, so I can spread the word. All right, so I can hopefully invest in something and make some money. Anyway, okay, so let's keep this rolling. Now this project here, this is a meme coin, guys. I know. We all hate meme coins. At least I do. But this one was like really cute. And I actually like the guy who came up with this. I don't know anything about him, but he did do a little contest on Twitter. So I was like, what the heck? You know, I'm in it. And I won. I forgot exactly what I won, but there was some confusion with the address I sent him. 2 weeks went by. I was like, hey, I thought I won like $50. And the guy was like, oh, you did? I'm sorry. And he sent me the $50. And then he sent me additional PulseDoge tokens just for my inconvenience. So he's not a rug puller. I mean, most projects, people would have, they were 2 weeks later. If you didn't get back to them, they would have moved on. But I just think it's a pretty cool project. Still take a look at it. It's called PulseDoge. Check them out on Twitter. They have some hella funny memes in here. That's all I got to say. Here's one for Trayvon James. I don't know. It's just a really cool looking project. Like I like looking at the quality, eye catching, and this is eye catching, guys. It really is. Wow. Where's Richard Hart? I know Richard Hart's in here. There's Richard Hart. Look at Richard Hart. Anyway, guys. So yeah, check it out. Now, granted, now remember, this is a meme coin. I don't like talking about projects like this because this could be a rug pull very easily. But they did specify some things that I really like. Apparently, there's going to be staking involved with it. You can lock liquidity locked for 555 days. 1,000% transparency, community driven, no admin keys, which is essential. But anyway, just check it out, guys. I'm not really endorsing it or anything like that. I just thought it was pretty cool. And like I said, my interaction with the dev, the creator of this, was very honorable, to say the least. All right, now let's see what that project is doing. PulseDoge did. I actually got in PulseDoge way down here. Right now, it is resting at 0.028. So in the middle of a heck of a pullback right now. So if you're a gambler, all right, sorry. You can play with it. But I have like a portion of my portfolio that I like to play with, but it's a very small percentage. The vast majority of my money is in stuff I believe in. HEX, PulseChain, PulseX, which those two don't even exist yet, technically. Cardano, PolkaDot, Decentraland. You see where I'm going at with this. All right, I'll keep it rolling. Sorry, guys. On a little bit of a tangent. All right, now we're done with the Pulse stuff. Now we're just going to talk about random market stuff. So if you're not interested, that's cool. Thanks for sticking around for HEX, PulseX, PulseChain. Or I suggest you stick around because there's a big market out there. And the more I hear, the more everybody's accepted the fact that it's going to take multiple blockchains in the future to make everything work. It's not going to be one big dog. There's going to be a lot going on. The trick is picking the right one. I don't think Solana is the right one. I don't trust Solana personally. They've gone down too many times. Too much riding on them. I feel like I feel very Ethereum-ish. Very much so like Ethereum, if you get my drift. Like, oh, it's an experiment. No, it's my money. But anyway. We take a peek here. Bitcoin. It's not a beautiful day in the market. I've seen much worse. I'm sure you would agree. It's nothing good, man. I'm not seeing Polygon is up a little bit, but somebody just did a video yesterday. It may have been BitBoy, somebody with a lot of pull, maybe Alcohol Daily. They just did a video, so that's just people jumping on the bandwagon from that. Near Protocol. Been hearing more and more about Near. I need to spend more time looking into that. But yeah, it's not a beautiful day at all in the crypto world. Now let's jump forward to HEX. Let's do. Whoops! I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's look at HEX real quick on the charts here. Actually, right now, I just want to focus on the 20-day moving average. 20-day moving average just pulled over top of the 200, which is a good thing. If we can get that 20 and that 50-day over that 200, I would feel much better. But right now, it's in the middle of a pullback like everybody else. RSI is actually falling to the weaker side of things. So there's actually low buying pressure on it as of right now. All right, the supports. All right, so the next main line of support that I have for Hex drawing out here is at 18 cents. 18, well, 18.7. So 18 and a half cents basically is the support line here. So you think about buying Hex, just remember it's in the middle of a bit of a pullback right now. You might be able to get it cheaper, and the support line will be down here. I pray it doesn't go past there because then it looks like it's going to drop down to 14 cents. And I don't want that. All right. Hex USD. What do we got? I threw a fib. I always got my fib in here. This line of resistance right here at 26.8, 0.268 cents. It can't break past it. So until we break past this resistance on this fib retracement, I consider Hex in a pullback. So even if we were to come up to say 25 cents, we're still on a downward trend unless we could break past this. Then I'd be like, all right, go for it. Like we're going bullish again. All right, that's my take on Hex. I'm not going to say it. I'm not a charting guy. I like to chart a little bit, but I'm far from the best. Let's look at ADA real quick on the charts here. ADA is looking horrible. Looks like caca. Keep it real. You know what caca is? Look it up. It's horrible right now. But I dollar cost average into ADA every day. So when ADA jumps up to $3, $4, $5, $10, I'm gonna be glad I dollar cost average in today. So right now it's at $1.09. It looks absolutely horrible. Here's a 20-day. Here's the 50-day moving average. The 100-day is currently over the 200 and it's about to slide under it again. So, wow. ADA's low. My opinion, I say buy. But that's just what my opinion is. I truly believe Cardano is a steal. Right now, it's just a deal. But the market's in the middle of a pullback. Everybody's arguing, is this bull? Is this bear? I don't know. I just know I believe in investing. And I want to invest when the market is down, not when it's up. When you see all green, everybody wants to talk to you about it at work. Everybody's in your ear, family members, friends. But nobody wants to talk when it's in red. This is when you buy. All right. Here, a simple way of looking at it is buy on bad news, sell on good news. Warren Buffett likes to say, has this saying. I love this saying. Oh my gosh, I got to talk about this. I didn't even see this on the chart. Wow. That's not good. Warren Buffett says, what is it? Be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. That's it. Be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Right now, everybody's fearful. So be greedy. You're at the buffet. Start looking around. All right? Start leaving comments. Let me know if there's some projects I'm missing or I should look into deeper. Okay? If you look at here, looky. This is the overall market cap for all cryptocurrency. I'm not real happy about seeing this. We have broken this line of resistance. So we are now at a new point of resistance, which is here. So it is slipping lower. That is not good. I consider this bad news. I'm going to put this in here. So we just broke this line of resistance, guys. So it's not a major drop, but every little bit counts, as you can see. So we have to wait and see what happens. All right. Bitcoin, you can see the moving averages, which is like everybody else, is horrible. 20, then the 50, then 100, and there's a 200. It's not looking healthy at all. The only thing good for Bitcoin right now, I would say, is that this line of resistance right here that I drew, it broke through this one. But now it's holding out at this line of resistance. So let's just pray it doesn't break through that one. Because if it breaks through that line of resistance, we're going to be talking... honestly, it's going to be around 37,000. So hopefully it holds. It's hard to say what's going on right now. It's the new year, 2022. I'm starting to feel bearish, but the market could swing around so fast it's not funny. So we'll have to see. All right. Did I talk about Cardano? No, I didn't. Here's Cardano real quick. The numbers are horrible, like I was just saying. And oh, I meant to have this over here. I see what happened. These are the support that it broke through. And now, right now, it's got strong support at $1.10. So look at all these support lines here. So hopefully it doesn't break below that, or I don't know. But I'm going to keep buying it regardless. But it does have a heck of a strong support line right here at $1.10. PolkaDot. You can't forget Gavin Wood's PolkaDot. They're up there with Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, Gavin Wood, and Charles. They both were on Ethereum co-founders. It's a no-brainer. But PolkaDot right now, not looking good. Looks like everybody else. You can see the 20-day, the 50-day moving average. 200-day is just crossed over top of the 50-day moving average. So, yeah, it looks horrible. But what do I say in these opportunities? This is a buying opportunity. Now, the trick is to accept that you buy in today, dollar cost averaging, and then it continues to go down. But when it goes back up, you're up. Now, how fast were you willing to jump on it when it was at $45? It was all green. It was beautiful. You know what I mean? But I can only keep saying it to brown in the face. Get it? Brown in the face, not blue. Anyway, tell them blue in the face. Wait, guys. PolkaDot. That's where PolkaDot's at. It's not looking real healthy, but I love PolkaDot. Fantom. Fantom was doing big things last week. I thought Fantom was going to take off. The market was going to follow Fantom. But then it got dragged back down. But Fantom definitely is in my radar. 20-day average was that it actually broke off, as you can see here, and it was looking really good. But now the 20-day average has dropped beneath the 50-day, and the 100-day is about to cross over it. But definitely keep Fantom on your radar. This is I think they're going to be a real player. I don't know what the final outcome of this whole market is going to be, but I don't foresee Fantom just disappearing. But one thing you guys got to remember, as I rub my head and look down at the table, I got into cryptocurrency December 19th, 2017, the all-time high. I dropped $600 in. I think I bought Bitcoin Classic, and Ethereum. Not Bitcoin Classic, I'm sorry, Bitcoin Cash. And yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. Horrible play. But I did it. And that was my entry, and then I wrote it all the way down. So, with that said, Fantom, I knew about this project when it was beneath here. This chart doesn't even go back as far. I knew about Fantom when it was going for like literally pennies. Pennies. I think it was under a penny. But anyway, look at it now. Problem is, I only brought like $75 of it, maybe 50, 75. It wasn't much at all. Now, it actually turned out to be a nice little chunk of money. But what would it have been if I really stuck with it? Wow. All right. So anyway, here's Fantom. This project's here to stay. I think this is a real player. I think that when this bear market kicks in, or this bubble pop, which it may have already popped, and if it has popped, I like this pop. It ain't bad, in my opinion, because it's holding out. Now, I think it's going to be a short-lived bear market, maybe like 3-4 months. I have some concerns with tax money, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I don't know. Maybe I'll put my wife up for sale or something on eBay. I was kidding. All right, so here we go here. Where are we going? Fantom. Yeah, so anyway, and it's on the broad side. So, keep this one in your eye. Put this in your portfolio. Watch it. See if you guys can get it for a good deal. Here's a fib retracement at that 50% line. Like everything else, until Fantom crosses over this 50% line with this pullback here, it's going to be in a bearish market. Just like everybody else. Everybody's kind of looking the same right now on the charts. All right. Time for news, guys. Time for news. There was 2 articles today that I wanted to bring to your attention that I thought were pretty interesting. PayPal reportedly confirms plans to explore the launch of a stablecoin. All right. Now, because this comes up funky, I have this covered. 2 seconds. I'm going to read from this direction. All right. Bahrain. Nope, wrong one. All right. American fintech giant PayPal Holdings has reportedly confirmed its intent to launch its own stablecoin named PayPal Coin. The development of an in-house stablecoin was first discovered in the source code of PayPal's iPhone app by developer Steve Moser, confirming the evidence found on the PayPal app. Jose Fernandez de Ponte, PayPal's senior vice president of crypto and digital currencies, told Bloomberg News, "We are exploring stablecoins. If and when we seek the move forward, we will, of course, work closely with relevant regulators." All right. Moser's findings uncovered that PayPal is in the works of building PayPal Coin, which will be backed by United States dollar. However, a PayPal spokesperson clarified that the source codes of iPhone application were developed in a recent hackathon. All right, let me arrow down here for you guys. Sorry about that. In the recent hackathon. All right. Well, so long story short, without reading forever, PayPal is looking to create a stablecoin. It doesn't make me excited. Actually, it kind of makes me worried because the regulators are going to have to, so many words, bring control because everybody can't create their own stablecoin probably. It's going to be issues. Facebook was the first to go there, but now PayPal is going to try their luck or considering it. So we'll just see where it goes. I don't think it's necessary for PayPal to have its own stablecoin, but I don't know. But is there really a difference from them having a stablecoin and you purchasing a gift card? Something to think about. All right, next up. Where's my little window so I can actually read this? Okay, it's going to make an idiot out of me. There it is. All right, here we go. This one's a very interesting one, in my opinion. This is what blockchain was all about. Central Bank of Bahrain trials JP Morgan blockchain and token. Bahrain is the latest nation to explore blockchain technology by American investment bank JP Morgan, with the country's central bank trialing JP Morgan's proprietary digital currency. The Central Bank of Bahrain has successfully completed a digital payment test in collaboration with JP Morgan's blockchain and cryptocurrency unit Onyx, according to an official announcement published on January 6. The trial involved two other major institutions, Manama-based International Bank, Bank ABC, and Bahrain's National Aluminum Smelter, Aluminum Bahrain, also known as ALBA. The test enabled Bank ABC to settle real-time payments to ALBA's counterparts in the United States using the JPM coin, a blockchain-based payment system and stablecoin pegged to the U.S. dollar. According to the announcement, the CB was responsible for supervising the trial. CB Governor Rashid, I'm not reading that, said that the trial has been crucial for government of Bahrain to address and potentially eliminate existing inefficiencies in the traditional cross-border payments industry. Now, this article was huge because this actually, JP Morgan doing this, kind of, because XRP, I'm not against the XRP army, their community, they were huge, they were powerful. They're kind of falling off a little bit to the SEC lawsuits settle, but this is what XRP was trying to solve problems for big business, because it wasn't expensive just for the common expatriates, immigrants, whatever, transferring money overseas to their families, but it was also expensive for businesses. So this is where JP Morgan is trying to come into play with this and to fix the problems in the current financial system. This is kind of very XRP-ish, except for JP Morgan is trying to take it on their own. It's very interesting. It's definitely something to keep an eye out for. This is just, I don't know. It's definitely something to keep an eye out at. JPM coin. You never know. Why am I saying that? I always say the same thing. AOL. Whoever thought AOL would disappear so quickly and Google would rise past it so fast? And that's something to think about there, guys. All right, so that's it for today. This is a little bit long-winded. I'm going to have to go back to work tomorrow. So I've been having a ball just sitting around the house doing videos for you guys. Driving my wife crazy. But that's it for this one. So, as always, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. please leave comments, suggestions, tips. I'll take it. And with all that said, stay happy, stay blessed, and most of all, stay profitable.